Hello and welcome to i-nastava. This is English language lesson for the third grade of high school. Today's topic is money issues. My name is Rejhana Nuhanović Tadijan and I will be your teacher for this lesson. Today you're going to plan steps to create a budget and you are going to recommend different ways to save money. Before we start, please prepare your notebooks, a pen or pencil. Please make sure you have internet access and, if possible, a QR code reader. First, try to list as many different currencies as you can. You don't have to know the symbols, just the names of the currencies. And if you can match them with the corresponding country, that's even better. Please pause this video and take 60 seconds for this task. And here are symbols of just a few currencies you might have on your list. Can you guess the name of each currency? The first one is, of course, euro. Then there is pound, a dollar, but it's Australian dollar, krona, a dollar again, but this time American, forint, a franc, a Canadian dollar, yen, rupee, and the last one is lira. I'm sure you've heard people say that money makes the world go round. Do you know what that actually means? It means that it is essential. Money makes everything happen and it solves all problems. But is it really so? Please pause this lesson and write at least 3 arguments for and 3 against that popular saying. Each argument should also have its support. It means an example of what you are arguing. These arguments can be in notes, so you don't have to write whole sentences. Just be aware of both sides. Your personal opinion is not important here. Try to be as objective as possible and represent both sides. And now your opinion. Do you believe money is essential? Could you live without it? What is the purpose of money? What does it buy? Can you be happy without money and vice versa, unhappy even when you are rich? If yes, then it isn't just about the money. There must be something else behind it. And what are your spending habits? Do you believe you are a spender or a saver? Do you usually splash out on different things you like the moment you have some cash, or do you plan your spending carefully? Please type in this link bit.ly saver test or scan the code to do the test in order to find out. So, what's your result? Are you a saver or more of a spender? Do you agree with the results? Do you plan your financial activities? Do you budget? What is actually budgeting? It means that you create a realistic spending plan, and this can help ensure there is always enough money. You take into account your income and your expenses, and you plan accordingly. In that way, you avoid debts and you have some money saved for emergency situations. So, do you budget at all? And if you do you think you are good at it? When you type in this link bit.ly 14 tips EJ, you will find a text about useful tips for budgeting for teens. So please pause this lesson and read this text carefully and then choose some suggestions you find to be the most useful and create an infographic. This infographic should be informative, it should be simple, and you should provide at least 6 tips for effective budgeting for high school students. You can use Canva. Since it has a lot of ready-made templates, you can edit and adjust to your needs. Let's see now how capable you are in the area of financial planning. Imagine this is your goal. You want to take a 2-day trip with friends and it costs 160 euros. You also need new trainers, they cost 80 euros, and you want a new mobile phone, and the price is 850 euros. Your income now is only your pocket money. You receive 100 euros a month from your parents. You also have a set period for achievement of that goal. It is the 1st of July because it is the date when that trip takes place. With that goal in mind, you need to create a plan to achieve it. While doing that, you should follow the SMART principle. Do you know what that is? It is an acronym of the following words: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-specific. Specific means that you need to be precise in planning what activities you can do. Where can you save? Is there any part-time job you could do to make some additional money? What can you give up? Your plan also needs to be measurable. You need to be able to measure exactly how much you earn or save a week or a month so that you can achieve your goal. For example, you can earn 20 euros a week by helping out a neighbor, and that is 80 euros a month times the number of months you have left. When you plan, also make sure that it is achievable. Can you really earn that much money in that time frame? It also needs to be realistic, so don't plan to win the lottery or to do more work than you can manage, and be careful that it doesn't get in the way of your studying. The last thing you need to take into consideration is time. When is the final date you need that amount, and how much can you save a month in order to achieve your goal by then? Now use the tips from the infographic you have designed and create your plan. Apply all the SMART principles, be specific, and write down all the details about your income and expenditure, as well as ways to save or earn more money to achieve your goal. If you're still not sure how to save more money, here is a video where you can get some ideas. There are 4 areas of everyday life mentioned in the video, and your task is to follow this link bit.ly saving tips EJ or scan the code, and to watch this video and write down these 4 areas. Please pause this lesson, watch the video, and then we will check. And here are the 4 areas: entertainment, shopping, transportation, and home. And here are some phrases you've heard in the video. Please pause this lesson, read those phrases carefully, and try to guess their meanings. If you are not sure, here is an activity you can do to get more practice. Please pause the video again and play this matching game. You need to connect the phrases with their meanings. The link is bit.ly saving vocab, and there is also the code you can scan. Let's check how you are doing with those phrases. Here are 8 words you need to use to complete these 7 sentences. It means there is 1 extra word. Please pause this lesson and try to figure out where the words go, and then we'll check it. Let's see how you did. It's important to save money on everyday expenses. When you want to save money, you need to cut down on some big expenses. Plan your meals ahead of time. Plan your household chores outside peak hours. Avoiding impulse buying will keep you on budget. Companies charge less for electricity early in the morning. It wouldn't be cost-effective to buy an expensive phone when you don't need it. Now please watch the video again. The code and the link are provided. And write down the tips for each of the 4 areas in form of notes. What can you do when you go, for example, shopping in order to save some money? And then you do the same for the other 3 areas: home, transportation, and entertainment. And this is your task. Imagine this situation. A classmate of yours is in some kind of financial trouble and he needs your help. This is the only information you have. You know that he wants to buy a bracelet for his girlfriend for her birthday, and he also wants to throw her a birthday party. Her birthday is in 4 months, and you know that the only money he has is his pocket money that he gets from his parents each month. Now apply all your knowledge from today's lesson to help him. Use your infographic and the video with tips and write an email where you explain how to achieve his goal. In that email, you should describe how to make a financial plan in his situation, suggest ways to earn or save more money, and what kind of strategy he can apply so that his plan is more successful. And here is a checklist to help you with that. You need to make sure that your email is at least 200 words long, that you have provided information on what steps to take to create a budget, that you have explained how to apply the SMART principle when setting a financial goal, and that you have given recommendations on how to save money in everyday situations. And this is the end of today's lesson. Until some other time, bye-bye.